Game 2 of a Big Ten baseball doubleheader from College Park as the reigning Big Ten champions, the Maryland Terrapins, welcome in the Scarlet Knights of Rutgers. Game 2 of the weekend series after Game 1 went Maryland's way. Rutgers got the early lead. 2 runs coming to the first. They held a 3-1 lead, but Maryland putting 2 runs on the board at the bottom of the 6th, added 3 more in the bottom of the 7th to get them a Friday night victory in the Big Ten. Here's a look at those standings now, updated after Indiana gets the walk-off winner over the Iowa Hawkeyes. Indiana the top spot. Maryland looking after a Big Ten victory last weekend. And Rutgers falling to the Big Ten, looking to make up some ground at the bottom part of those standings. Hello and welcome, everyone. Alongside former big leaguer Scott Poe, Zach Mackey with you. Scott, these 2 teams in the preseason picked 1 and 2. They finished last year 1 and 2, and we anticipate a good one here again.
Throughout the last couple of weeks, but he struggled today. 0 for 2. Sends a charge into this ball. Out towards right. They're giving a chase, and it's gone. Jonathan Kim ties the game in the 8th. Lined over to the right side. Diving, snaring. Getting the play, and the run to first in time, they get him. What a play coming out of McDonald to get the first one of the inning.
An outstanding play.
The 0-2. Popped up to center. Back on it. Lambros has got it. At the wall. He makes the catch. And Maryland will take the series.
Big Ten best, .319 batting average. And this ball smacked out towards right center, giving it some chase, and that ball's gone. Casey Burnham puts Nebraska on the board first.
Up until this point, he's gotten ahead of the Maryland hitters.
Down, sky high, out towards right, retreating, and that ball's gone. Tied ball game from College Park. His first home run of the season comes in a big way for Zach Martin.
All knotted up and on to extra as we go in a 1-1 ball game from Ann Arbor, Michigan, with a brand new arm. The day comes to an end for Connor O'Halloran. He was dynamic through the first 9, and now Noah Renard will take it the rest of the way.
Well, this works out the way Michigan wanted to. You wanted O'Halloran on the mound to go deep in the ball game, hand the ball over to Renard. And he's trying to keep Nebraska off the board so they can walk it off in the bottom half of their inning. We had the extras. And we'll have 8, 9, and 1 for Nebraska coming to the plate. What a line for Connor O'Halloran. 9 innings, just giving up 6 hits. The 1 run, a mistake. A fastball that was on middle in. But that's great work from the lefty, as there was great work from the lefty on the Nebraska side in Evan Olson.
This one comes as a ball out of Renard to Cole Evans. It's an 8-9-1 part of the order. O'Halloran pitched about as good as you could on a Friday night, and is hoping his offense can walk it off in the bottom half of the inning. This one's popped up. It will stay in play. And then diving and making the catch. Mitch Voigt almost ran into the dugout, but he gets the first out of the 10th.
Nobody knew where this ball was, but Voigt did, and battling the high sky in the sun and footing. He falls down, but yet still makes the play.
The control as he was moving backwards to still keep his eyes to the sky and make that out was remarkable. The first one's going to be a strike to Casey Burnham. We saw what happens when you miss a pitch to Burnham. He can go yard, and he did that for the only run in today's ball game. So Renard going to have to be good here with the bottom of the order for Nebraska.
This ball goes up in the air, pitcher catcher, and I think the back swing might have gotten Sotris a bit. But Voigt picked it up all the way and then lost his footing, but makes the play, and a fine one at that.
Off the plate outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes for the 9-hole man Casey Burnham. High chop right side, slow roller, and safely to first base. Casey Burnham with an infield base hit.
It's a slow roller off a breaking ball. Burnham hustling all the way, and then nobody can get to it. This is as good as a swinging butt. Look at the hustle as Burnham easily gets there before the ball does.
That is the 7th base hit of the game. Coming now for Nebraska. And with one away, they're looking to be able to take back the lead for the first time since the 8th inning. And Michigan tied things up. Swing and miss coming out of the top spot of the order, Bryce Matthews. Matthews with a .492 on base percentage. Runner on the move. And this one swung on out towards left. And this ball is gone. Bryce Matthews goes yard. His 9th home run of the season. And he gives Nebraska the lead in the 10th.
Bryce Matthews goes down to get this breaking ball and absolutely hammers it. He stays back nicely and hits this ball a long way. Burnham was off on the pitch, but watch how he keeps his hands back on this swing. That's impressive.
Take the photo. Hang it on the wall. As Matthews out of the top spot, he's got home run power.
Look at him go down to get this breaking ball. Kept his hands back. And when you keep the hands back, the legs might not have been there, but he's got enough strength to drive that ball out and put Nebraska up too.
That's good. What I was going to say, Matthews at 6 foot, 190 pounds. Didn't even have the legs into it as this one goes foul and still sent it way up that left field wall.
Well, he just went out to get that one. I think he knew he hit it hard. It was a question of what was going to go out of it high off the wall. He's had a great start to the year, and he's going to be a player to watch the entire year in the Big Ten. He's a dynamic hitter and a heck of a ball player, is Bryce Matthews.
This is his 5th 3-hit game of the season with a pair of singles and a home run. Put him 3 for 5 today. Off the plate out for Dylan Carey. And the count's 2-2.
He's got 3 hits and 5 at bats, and he may have seen 8 pitches, maybe 9.
Honestly, not too often. The first pitch of the entire day is swung on by the leadoff man, and Matthews did just that. Here's a high fastball inside, but the count fills.
He's only seen 10 pitches this ball game, but think of all what he's shown us. He's shown us the power. He's shown us the speed. He stole a base earlier. The base hit he bunted for a base hit. I mean, he could do it all as Bernard bounces back to get that strikeout.
So home runs have been the difference maker in this game. Matthews with a 2-run shot. Burnham with a solo shot. That's been Nebraska's 3 runs. And on the other side, 9-hole man Jonathan Kim's solo shot has been the only run scored for Michigan. As Max Anderson's at the plate, one of the top hitters in the Big Ten. Eleven different guys in this Nebraska lineup have gone yard. And this ball's popped up, foul territory. And making the catch is Vanderbilt Mortal to retire the side. Michigan's got a little work to do at the bottom of the 10th inning after the 2-run homer out of Bryce Matthews. His 9th home run of the season and none bigger to give Nebraska the lead. Right there, Bryce Matthews. His shortstop comes through big with a 2-run homer in the top of the 10th to give Nebraska back the lead. 3-1 they lead it. Michigan's got some work to do in the bottom of the 10th inning in game 1 of the weekend series. Wolverines and Huskers in what has been a real good one. This ball comes inside ball 1 and coming to Vanderbilt Mortal. Back with a strike. Shanneman. 6, 7, 8 part of the order due up now for Michigan. Flying in 2-1 now. Michigan hitters are going to be picky here in the bottom of the 10th inning in a 3-1 ball game.
You're going to take a strike here. You're down a run. You need base runners. You're going to make that pitcher prove that he can throw the ball over the plate.
Back with a strike this time of the inner third. Michigan needs some production here out of the 6, 7, 8 hole. They're 0 for 9 so far today at this part of the order. Most of the production in this game has come out of the 9 hole. The payoff. Popped up. Right side. In foul territory. The second baseman, Max Anderson, comes over and gets the out for the first one.
Oh, this is great fly ball progression and the second baseman taking over. He has the best angle in this part of the field. And so you can hear him call for the ball as Columbus and Evans are headed over towards that ball. Anderson lets him know that he has it, calls him off, and makes the play.
This is start number 124. Division I baseball for Max Anderson, and showing the veteran-like ability over there at second to call him off. High, did it get a piece? No. He's able to duck and get his way out of there was Mitch Voigt. Ball outside. That ball fouled out. The count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Were you surprised to see Voigt kind of jump out of the way there?
Well, it sounded like there was an extra sound in there. I thought that may have tipped the helmet, but I was clearly wrong.
Swing and miss, and Voigt is retired.
Shanneman comes back with that breaking ball, and it's been tough. Spotted the fastball, comes back to the breaking ball. Voigt swings right over the top. The Huskers are 1 out away from closing this out.
Down it out this time to Sotris. 0 for 3 out of the 8 hole. Sent fouling out of play. 1-1 now. Souvenir in the extra innings. Able to take back in a 3-1 ball game. Shanneman's been good coming in out of relief. 4 strikeouts so far, 2 innings logged. And he evens this count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got a piece of him, and Michigan stays alive. And Shanneman in Nebraska was really hoping to be able to get that out before they've got to face now Jonathan Kim out of the 9 hole for Michigan.
Well, it brings the tying run to the plate. You're ahead in the count. Breaking ball stays up and in. Sotris takes it off the shoulder, and now 1 swing in the back and tie the game for the Wolverines.
Sharply knocked foul. Not sure what's more impressive, the fact that Jonathan Kim is hitting .450 on the year, or the fact that he's hitting .516 when there's a runner out there on base. He has scored the only run in today's game for Michigan. But he takes a strike inside. He's behind to the count 0-2. Shanneman strikes out the side, and Nebraska takes game 1 from Michigan in Ann Arbor.